I just wanna take you high. Throw your hands up in the sky. Let's set this party on fire. Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24-karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out. Pop, pop, it's showtime. 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 Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up. I'm wearing Cuban links. Designer mix. Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. Woo, shit. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24-karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out. Second verse for the hustlers. Gangsters. Bad bitches and your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach. I cannot preach. I gotta show them how I can get it in. First, take your sip. Do your dip. Spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, we too fresh. Got to blame it on Jesus. Hashtag blessed. They ain't ready for me. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? What you trying to do? 24-karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out. Everywhere I go, they be like, oh, so clear. Everywhere I go, they be like, oh, so clear. Everywhere I go, they be like, oh, so clear. Now, watch me break it down like 24 karat. What's that sound? 24 karat. 24 karat. Come on now. 24 karat. 24 karat magic. Don't fight the feeling, invite the feeling. Just put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do. 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe,
Yeah, I'm actually one of his doctors. I'm just calling for my cell phone. Request if we can have some police backup because I don't think the paramedics,
Are you there now with them?
If you can bring both, yes, I think he definitely is going to need to be hospitalized. So I wouldn't just do the police by itself. I think he needs to.
Okay, what is the medical condition he's having, sir? Okay, hold on one second.
Thank you.
Sure.
911 emergency, Departamento de Policía, 652.
PD, hold on, sir. Sir,
sure.
PD, this is number 97. I have you're his doctor, sir, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so.
We're in the area? No other weapons, no. And you're his doctor or therapist? Yeah, correct, doctor.
868, I'm number 97.
No, he doesn't want that. You guys are responding.
PD, we're going to go ahead and respond and stand by for you.
All right, 652, and it's going to be 2447. Yeah, and as I said,
68 PD, I'm 97. And both stand by for your clearance.
Okay, we'll do, sir. Okay, sir, if you can just keep an eye on him, just to try to... Yeah, he's here with us. Don't let him get any weapons or anything like that. If anything changes, if he does become physically combative between now and when the police and or paramedics get their calls back immediately at 911. Will do. Thank you so much. Okay, thanks, FD.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, that was Kanye West's 911 call. The theme of the night tonight is mental health. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about your mental health this holiday season and always. We're talking about mental health, mental illness, and when it's time to get help. What's the difference? And when you might be suffering from mental illness and what you may need to do to go and get a little bit of help. So Kanye West, that is an example of an extreme example. I don't know if you've heard that 911 call, but that's an example of someone who's kind of been needing help and hasn't really gotten the help that they need. So it doesn't always have to get to be that extreme, but that's just an example of someone who is in duress. And another example is, I don't know if you've heard lately in the media, Nicki Minaj was in the media for taunting a homeless woman on the streets, and she posted it to her social media. So she got a lot of flack because she was kind of like taunting a homeless woman who obviously had some mental health issues. And, people aren't taking very kindly to people who making fun of people with mental health issues. Because if you know someone who has cancer or someone who is sick or someone who has some kind of illness or disease, or you can physically see that they're hurt or harmed, we're not really making fun of those people, but we tend to make fun of people who have mental health issues. And they're the same. Just one you can see and one you can't see. And then sometimes in the case of Kanye West and in the case of, this homeless woman that Nicki Minaj was taunting on the street, you can actually see the mental health, that they're in duress. You can see that's an example of how it actually manifests their behavior and the way they're acting and, kind of manic behavior. So, and I think another good example that we see when we're talking about people that we, celebrities and people that we all know, and we're seeing things that are happening. Charlie Sheen is another example of someone who has been in the limelight a lot and who has struggled with some mental health issues, and that we all kind of seen just go crashing down. So depression has different severity levels: mild, moderate, and severe. And people live with depression every day. And I'm pretty sure if you live long enough, you'll know someone who lives with depression, or you may actually end up having depression yourself. And some people function completely fine, and then over time, if it's not treated, they start breaking down and you start seeing different things happen. Some people have a dormant, and they say it happens the most with men who have a gene that's dormant. the gene lays dormant in them. And if they experience something traumatic, then the gene, that's what triggers the dormant gene to wake up. And so in the case of, for example, Kanye West, he had a terrible accident before his, I think, first album came out, which was College Dropout. And a lot of people say that head trauma triggered his gene, which happened before his mother died. And then when his mother died, he kind of went off of the deep end. And so how do you know if you're someone who's living with depression? How do you know if this is something that you have going on? When you look at it, can you see it and call it out? Can you feel it in your body? Do you know if it's going on with yourself? Are you a person who's been living with depression or some other kind of mental illness and you know it, but you don't know where to go or what to do to get help? Or do you just know something's wrong and you just don't quite know what it is? Sometimes they call depression the black dog. So take a listen to this audio, and maybe it can actually help you to